No matter how hard you try, you can't stop us now. We're the renegades and it's the time.
You ready? How are you gonna say it?
Ready?
You alright? You can say it now.
Go ahead.
Ready, set, action.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 22 of the Sports Group Therapy Podcast.
Yes.
This episode, as you notice, it's a different name, different views over here, right? So we had to do what's right for everybody and get a little family friendly with the name, get some sponsors, which is the big goal right we're trying to do right now. So, welcome, episode 22. So today we're at Aguila Dorada. I got that right. All right. So with that being said, Marisol was kind enough to let us do our episode here. This place is amazing, as you can see.
Beautiful.
So we'll let her introduce her place and give you guys some information on the place.
Hello, my name is Marisol, and we're currently at our second location of El Aguila Dorada. It's an extension from our first location at 830 Broadway, but we're currently at 412 Broadway in Bayonne, New Jersey.
There you go. So this and I live in Bayonne, so I can tell you that this food is like top of the line. I could barely move my head because I feel like I'm gonna fall off the chair, but the food is amazing. The place is amazing. The ambiance, everything. So
if you love authentic Mexican food, please stop by.
there you go. See that?
So thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're gonna revert, and we're gonna bump heads over here. And we're
I was
gonna,
hoping you wouldn't forget like last week.
I forgot last week. So we're gonna do this now. And we're gonna introduce everybody. So starting to the left to right, like we always do, we got my boy,
Senor Lou.
Senor Lou. There you go.
With the exclusive Mets sombrero.
Ooh, fire.
That is fire.
You're gonna have to get one of those. You're gonna have to go to a Mets game with that thing on.
No. I don't think I could bring it in. They don't let you bring in bags now, so this might be a big hat to bring into the game. So check the policies just in case.
It's great for a day game.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
The
sure, for the
sun?
block the sun, yeah.
Blocking the sun? All right.
Blocking the person behind
or if you coming in on your horse from
Like
With
Cespedes?
Cespedes.
There you go. All right, so in my other left, we got my boy Jose with an H in his embodiment over
Yes. Senor Jose.
here. Jose
Thank you.
Stats Rivero, ladies and
What's
gentlemen.
up, guys? Ready for a great show for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. And my boy, Sombrero Bandana Joseph Blue Pulaski.
As only I can look. Looking as only I can look.
This is gonna be a great episode. We got a lot of news for you guys. We got a lot to talk about today. So we're gonna start off with NBA, the NBA playoffs, which is the trending topic right now.
Yeah.
Especially we go.
Hold. I have to pause you right there. We're not going to start off with the bar exam?
Oh, man.
Slipping, falling, can't get up.
All right, Joe, go ahead. So we're gonna let it. This is your segment here. So go ahead, Joe. Run with it.
All right. Well, we got the. It's only appropriate that we have Estrella Jalisco. There we go.
There you go.
Nice.
Brewed since 1910, 4.5 alcohol per alcohol pilsner. So
Pilsner.
boys, let's give it a shot. Yeah, Lou, start us
Pilsner.
off.
Go ahead, Lou. Start
I
it
get
off.
2.
He's double fisting, ladies and gentlemen.
Starting early.
It's a little light.
Sorry.
Damn, Joe.
It swings to the left
Yeah,
and
it's
right.
kind of, it's pretty smooth. I'll give it like a 6.5.
6.5.
It's pretty good.
All right.
Definitely something you could drink, like, while you're sitting at the bar. Like having
Summer
a
beer. It's
yeah.
summer beer too.
It is, yeah.
It's nice summer beer.
Kind of refreshing too.
I chug it.
Yeah, I know.
I chug it if you want me to.
I give it a 7. I really like this one.
Yeah, I'm going with a 7 too. Yeah, Joe.
I like it.
It's very smooth.
It's really good.
That's it. Go ahead.
I'm trying to grab.
Waiting on you. Waiting on your score.
I thought you were going to give your score.
He did.
I said 7
He
too.
said 7.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now who's slipping?
That was-
Oh, he's slipping. He's falling. He can't get up.
What's good for the goose is good for whatever.
The gander.
I like this. This has a flavor like I've never had. Like it's really unique. I like this. I like this a lot. 7.6.
Oh.
That's your highest one?
Joseph,
I'm
that's
very,
his highest.
so.
I'm very stingy on the scores.
Yeah, that's his highest.
I like this a lot.
All right, we're gonna get to NBA news now. I'm gonna have to take the hat
I
off.
might stick around after the show.
Oh, we're sticking around.
I'm taking mine off too.
So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, NBA playoffs. Houston got eliminated last night, which was a great game. Steph Curry, I thought Steph Curry was never gonna come around.
Yeah.
I thought he wasn't gonna come around to like Game 7. Put it like that. I thought it was gonna go to Game 7. You guys seen the game? The whole game?
I did not. I got caught up watching the Met game. I know it was.
It was a blowout.
Yeah, but Keith and Gary went into they broke out the baseball cards, and I was
okay.
enjoying that. So I got to watch the highlights of the basketball.
All right, Lou, you seen it?
Yeah, I saw like the last 5 minutes of the game and just saw how Golden State just dominated Houston, and Houston is just trash, man. Like Harden didn't play too well. They had a lot of turnovers, and Curry and Thompson, man, they came in clutch like they always do. I hate them, but look, I think Durant going down and getting hurt probably put more fire into them, and now they felt like they had something to prove, and they proved it again
On the road.
I think Houston, Golden State was better without Durant anyway.
I agree.
They moved
That's
the ball
true.
better,
Yeah,
and they know what to
you-
do without
bingo.
him.
Yeah.
The ball stops at Durant anyway,
which
so
is
it's better for
which is
them.
why they don't care if Durant signs with the Knicks
Well,
or whoever this.
Honestly, that's why I'm afraid, because I think Durant comes to the Knicks, that'd be Carmelo 2.2.
Nah.
2.0. You don't think so?
You can't compare Durant to Melo.
mean,
It's just
scores.
it's just ISO ball.
They just score. The ball stops.
Yeah, but Durant hit shots. Melo was
Melo hit
No,
a ton
Melo
of
used to
shots.
hit a
Not
bunch
all
of
the time.
shots.
a few games, but he'd go cold a lot too.
Yeah, but I mean,
Melo was a scorer, bro. He
Okay,
used
so
to
who,
score.
who would you guys rather have on the Knicks right now?
what do you mean?
Well,
Melo at his prime or
Prime
Durant at
Melo?
his prime?
What's the difference?
The Knicks need a point guard, first of all. They
Yeah.
need a true point guard. Kyrie would be a great fit, and they need
I don't
somebody
think
that
so.
could
I don't think so either.
get them offensive
I
boards
don't
and play
like it.
hard. They need a scrappy player. They
I don't
need
want
a
They need to build the team the right way.
yeah.
Not by getting two guys who probably are starting the back end of their careers. I'm sorry, but I think
Especially with
that's
Kyrie.
Yeah,
especially with
yeah,
Kyrie.
yeah. Kyrie
Look at
didn't
Chris.
look good.
Look at Chris Paul now.
You heard that rumor that they were saying that the Knicks should trade number 1 pick to the Lakers for LeBron.
No, get out of
No,
here.
I wouldn't do that.
Get out of here.
No, how about they keep their damn pick and,
Yeah,
and start
and
building
start
building
building.
a nice franchise
Well,
from the ground up
start
like you're
building
supposed
now.
to do.
They're looking into Anthony Davis supposedly because they have a lot of first-round picks that they might be willing to maybe.
Well, I got a theory about Anthony Davis, and my theory is that Anthony Davis only comes to the Knicks. Put it like this: the Knicks will only go after Anthony Davis if they don't get a Zion Williams. That's the only way they're gonna try to trade for him. But if the Knicks get that first pick, which is a 14% chance that they get him, then Anthony Davis stays out.
I'm not sure Zion even translates to the NBA.
Yeah, he does.
No, he does.
He does.
I don't think he's going to be the next LeBron. I'm sorry, I don't.
The kid is a monster, man. I mean, you never
Nah,
know.
he's
You never
a-
know.
I don't think he has the shooting, his jump shot, and he needs to work.
He
on
needs
that.
he
He
got
needs
a
some
jump shot.
work.
Yeah,
But they all
he
do
needs
when
to-
they first come.
He's gonna drop weight. Remember,
And
he's
also-
got a personal trainer.
And I
in
would say that
NBA.
too. Anthony Davis, when he came from Kentucky, when he first came to Kentucky, he couldn't shoot that well.
Yeah.
I think-
Yep. It took him
see-
like 2-3 seasons to get that jump shot.
Yeah.
I think Zion Williams. He reminds me of. I think he's going to be very. I think he's going to be a very good player in the NBA. But I think he's going to be less LeBron, more of a Larry Johnson type.
We need that.
I do see that.
I'll take
Okay,
that.
I can see that.
I said Draymond
Not that
Green.
Larry Johnson's not a great player, but he's not an all-time great.
Yeah, no.
At this point, it's an upgrade of whatever we got. So, we take
Yeah.
whatever it is. But I did read that the Pelicans were looking into Kevin Knox.
Oh, okay.
So maybe, they could
Yeah,
swing a Knox
that's a good
trade
one.
with a few first-round
Knox
picks
is
down
good
the road.
too, man.
He is.
Yeah, but
he
he's
slowed
not
down
Anthony
because he
Davis,
got that
though.
injury. But Anthony Davis is injury prone too. It's not
Yep.
you guys are not noticing.
And he also
want
and
an
he,
injured
and he
player
also
already.
has a stupid unibrow.
Yeah, it's his trademark.
He looks like a
but
goddamn a trademark. If my trademark was looking like an idiot, then I changed my trademark.
I mean, like a sombrero and a bandana on at the same time.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Looking as only as I can look.
But let me tell you well, let me ask you guys, Kyrie, what do you think he lands? You got 3 places, because he's definitely visiting the Lakers off season. Think he lands in Lakers? Think he lands in Boston? Think he lands with the Knicks? Or Brooklyn? Sorry, 4.
Okay, I'll start first. If he lands with the Knicks, he's going to land on the injured
reserve?
reserve, whatever, because he's going to get hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know. I see him kind of going to Brooklyn. He's not going to stay with Boston. I do not see him. He's not staying with Boston. I can see him Brooklyn or they were saying LA too, maybe, right?
Lakers.
Him and LeBron. Maybe he goes back to LA to play with him.
Lakers got no Ty Lue. So that's the only reason why I exclude them, because Ty Lue's not there no more. But I don't think that even matters anymore. But what do you think, Jose?
I actually think he'd go back with LeBron too. And I think if he comes to New York, it's not going to be for the Knicks. And I think that'll be a blessing in disguise. I don't want him in the Knicks, to be honest with you. He's too injury prone.
Yep.
We don't need that. So I'd rather have Walker going to the Knicks. And I think he's going to go with the Lakers, actually. That'll be my one pick.
We got Ruby over here. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
She's here, we promise.
Over here, this way.
For the thing down.
There you go. There she goes. All right, where do you think Kyrie lands?
Yeah.
Honestly, I would love to see him stay in Boston, but I don't see that happening with the vibe and everything going on there.
Yeah.
I really don't see him going back with LeBron. I know they had that little conversation. He apologized. He understood. He matured.
Yeah.
But I really would like to see him in Brooklyn. I think that's
Brooklyn's good
where, and they'll be a contender. They only need a few pieces. They should have, in my opinion, should be in the next round. But that's not.
There you go. So she
go.
thinks
Ruby, I completely agree with you. I think that's a much better fit for him.
it is.
Than to go to the Knicks, who have, I mean, where you're gonna.
That's a rebuilding stage.
Kyrie's at the stage in his career now where it's time to win. I mean, he's only. I'd say he only has so many prime years left.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think Brooklyn
Brooklyn's
too.
ready made.
Brooklyn would be great.
I was saying Brooklyn too because Brooklyn is not far from going past the second round every year. You know, they got a good solid team.
And
They
look
got a
at-
bunch of guards though.
Don't sleep on Durant. Maybe going to Brooklyn too.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Can you imagine?
They saying Kyrie and Durant going to Brooklyn.
Yeah, so that's all too. Yeah.
That'd be good for New York. Not good for the Knicks, but good for New York.
It would be good for the Knicks because they're not a good fit for the Knicks right now. The Knicks need to build. The Knicks need to build like a classic rebuild.
Is there enough dollar vans to go to Brooklyn though, like to bring all the people out there? You know, I'm just wondering.
By the way, from someone who works in Brooklyn, there are enough.
Funny as hell.
Especially in downtown Brooklyn.
There's a
and
million.
Oh, yeah.
There's plenty of.
Flatbush Ave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those things are up and
By the way,
down.
those dollar vans,
His face.
they need to go. Like
Yeah.
get out. How do they just do whatever the hell they want? They
They
pull
do
over whatever the hell you want,
everything.
block
They
traffic.
should have
do-
been gone.
They're constantly honking their horns. It's like there's not enough goddamn noise down there. Enough. I hate those goddamn guys.
I
Yo,
agree.
they're,
I
they're
agree.
the worst, bro.
Ugh.
All right, so you guys are Knicks fans. I wanted to talk about this and throw this at you. It's been 24 years this week since Reggie Miller scored 8 points in 8.9 seconds.
Remember like it was
You
yesterday.
remember that sting?
You're just opening up more wounds.
I
for
That's what I'm
No,
saying. We got to
jeez.
talk about it because it's 24 years ago. It
All right,
felt
let's
like that shit feels like it was not that long ago.
Yep.
Yeah, that offensive foul,
Remember?
that
You
push,
remember
that
that
push
iconic
off on Greg
choking?
Anthony, that push off Greg Anthony, what was it called?
That was a foul.
Come on.
That was definitely a foul.
I mean, look, he's a great shooter, obviously. Pissed me off.
Was
for
he?
God.
You just chucked the ball up, bro.
No,
Reggie
Reggie
can
can
Okay, fine. He was
score.
good shooter. He had a horrible foul.
I think Lou's still hurting from that.
Oh yeah, of course.
He's still
Absolutely.
hurting.
I
You
mean,
see
I
that?
can admit that he was a great shooter, but
He was
fuck.
a great shooter.
He pushed off on Greg Anthony.
He was
so
dirty
whatever.
as
Pushed up
fuck.
on everybody.
But you know what though? But that if you're not cheating, you're not trying. He didn't get called for it. I wish that's what winners do. And sorry, I remember that game like it was freaking yesterday. That was one of the. That was one that I would say that game and the Charles Smith. I almost
against
knocked
the
my head off.
Bulls.
That Charles. I cried after that Charles. I was 9 years old. I cried. Those are the scarring sports moments that is why I am in sports group therapy right now.
Exactly. And that's the reason why all you guys should be in sports group therapy for moments like that. That's what we
Exactly.
drink for, you see? So this
Damn
is why the
right.
name changed.
See, I didn't have.
There you go.
The apple juice I was drinking back in that day that was not, just didn't do the job. So now
I
I
think
have
he's
these.
like he's top 10 to me, like in worst, like most hated players for me.
Yeah, he's
up there.
he's an enigma.
He's up there.
Oh, absolutely.
He's an enigma. He's like one of those Draymond Green kind of players.
I hate him so much that I hate his sister. That's how much I hate
Cheryl
Reggie Miller.
Miller?
Yeah, I can't stand
Were you
it.
dragging Cheryl into this
Yeah,
too?
nah.
Cheryl Miller's aggressive too,
Well,
man.
She is. She's a
the o-
badass player,
The
though.
only
she
thing
was,
about
hell
the only
yeah.
thing that stops me from hating Reggie as much as that is that he never won a title.
Well, a lot of the main stars back then didn't win a title either.
But he didn't win a
Jordan,
title.
that's
He,
that
but he went to the
Jordan
finals.
Jordan era.
He went into the finals against the Lakers and lost too.
That's true.
So
Actually, they got their butt kicked.
He got
So-
killed.
Yeah.
No, they
Jalen
didn't-
Rose.
yeah.
Jalen Rose couldn't guard Kobe, bro.
that's
what happened.
81 points. Remember.
Close to the center. Who was their center? Rick Schmitz.
Rick
Oh,
Schmitz.
Rick Schmitz.
Dale Davis.
Oh, he was
Antonio
washed.
Davis.
He was
right?
washed. He was washed.
Dutch-
Mark
last
Mark
year.
Jackson.
Dutchman. Oh, Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson.
Mark
was on that
Jackson,
team.
the Davis brothers. They had a nice squad.
Antonio and Dale.
And Mark Jackson will come back up in a little while too, because I had a little theory for him too. But I just want to go over the Knicks draft chances that they have, because they ran the numbers on the Knicks, and they're saying that Knicks will definitely get the top 5 pick in the draft, which the draft numbers are Tuesday. They'll
Yeah,
tell you
they're on Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah, they'll tell you the order. But Knicks will have a 14% chance, which is good, because it's the Knicks, Phoenix, and I think 2 more other teams that have the same chance of getting the first pick. But if the Knicks don't get that first pick, they're gonna get the second, third, or fourth.
And
I don't think Zion's gonna be in that.
And I'm okay with that. I think Ja Morant is a great point guard that we can use. And R.J. Barrett,
Yep.
I
would
don't
take
mind
in a
him
heartbeat.
one bit. So you know what? That takes the pressure off of you.
I
Because
think-
if this guy flops, if Zion Williamson flops, hey, I'm okay with that.
I like the way you said R.J. Barrett, because he's another Duke prospect, and I actually like his game better than Zion.
Yeah, for the
Because
NBA
they
right now.
feed off each
yeah.
other, and R.J. Barrett is an NBA player right now.
Telling you.
I agree with that, 100%. Joe, you think they get anywhere near Zion Williams, or they're gonna have to settle for somebody else?
Well, isn't that the luck of the draw?
Yeah,
Well, then I don't know.
and they
I hate to
and
be,
that whole thing
not to
changed.
give you much of an answer there, but
No,
I
no,
mean,
I know.
I don't know. I mean, like, it all depends on how the ping pong balls fall.
Yep, and well, that's not how they're doing it now, because now it's a different way they do it. Now the team that has the
I'm old.
the least wins
Actually, the top 3 worst record teams have the same
chance
chance
of getting the
from
first
number
pick.
1 to
Well,
number 3.
and that's
pick.
to stop tanking, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So you want to lose them games? Okay, keep losing. You're still not gonna get the first
Do you
pick.
want to waste my time? Okay.
Yep,
It's
exactly.
actually it's between the Knicks, Phoenix, and Cleveland.
Cleveland, right? Yeah.
And then the next
Oh,
batch
Cleveland.
between 4 and 6 is like Chicago. I think New Orleans.
And the Hornets.
Yeah, and the Hornets.
Thank you.
So
All right, so we got that out of the way.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. More basketball. We got 2 Game 7s tomorrow
yeah.
for Mother's Day. By the way, happy Mother's Day to all the moms
Absolutely.
out there.
Mother's Day.
If you didn't forget
Everybody.
that,
So we got 2. We got Philly versus Toronto. We got Denver versus Portland, which is one of my favorites. Bless you.
Thank you.
That's a chippy series.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see.
Yes.
I got hopefully Portland and Toronto advancing.
Go sit down. You got who?
Portland and Toronto, I'm hoping advance.
Portland and Toronto. All right. Yeah.
I want them to win. Will they? I don't know, but I want both those teams to win.
You gotta sit down. Sit down.
I think Toronto against Milwaukee is going to be a great series if they actually play each other.
I think Philly and Milwaukee will be a better series.
I don't like Philly.
I'm not a Philly fan,
That's why I'm going that route.
but Toronto's known to be chokers.
Yep.
So I
Well-
feel like in a game 7,
I don't think
They
this
don't
year.
got the
man.
At
Rosen.
home.
They don't got the Rosen
They didn't have
anymore.
Kawhi last year either.
yeah, but Kyle Lowry was garbage last year.
Yeah.
So they didn't have Kawhi last
So
year.
we'll
They
see.
didn't have Kawhi. I'm
that's
saying
true.
he's a big
So-
factor.
That's true.
He's
So
a
we'll
big
see.
factor.
He's a huge factor.
The
And
six,
I'm
the six,
on the Portland bandwagon, by the way, too.
I am as well.
I love Portland.
I love Portland, but it's hard for me to root between. See, I like Portland because I like Portland's fan base. I think they're
Yeah.
loud and they're so loyal.
Yeah, I like that.
They're one of those. I hate to give Lou props right now, but they're one of the teams that have the cities that have one team in town,
Yeah.
like the stupid cheeseheads, and so
Oh,
they are very
boy,
loyal.
come on, why are you gonna give this guy that? You gonna start
I
talking
get-
about Rodgers?
There's things about the Packers that I like. You know, I just
Like Rodgers.
don't like. By the way, he's gonna be on Game of Thrones this
He is?
episode. This
Ah.
episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, good for him.
Don't shrug off Game of Thrones. It's the best show on TV.
I haven't watched it, so.
You should give it a shot. I told you about Sopranos. You should take my recommendation.
Telling you, I just started watching Game of Thrones like 2 weeks ago, and I'm season 1 in, and I'm like, all right, let's get to season 2.
By the way,
let's do it.
real quick for the record, since it's a big issue right now, or a big topic right now, my prediction: Jon Snow will be on the Iron Throne at the end of the day.
No spoilers?
Thank you. All right, Ruby. See, Khaleesi's slipping. She's starting to get power crazy.
Yes.
Oh boy,
Yep.
there's no spoilers. Not like Lou spoiling Avengers over here.
No, just a prediction, not a spoiler.
Which Bob-
If you haven't watched the show by now, with that, you think
yeah,
sorry.
exactly. My cousin hits me up the other day, and she's like, I just love the way Lou is spoiling Avengers for everybody. And I'm like, no, I know. People know. People know he's lying. And she's
Everybody
like,
knows Batman dies, so what's the big
yeah,
deal? I mean, come on.
Superman got,
I didn't know that until right now. I also didn't give a shit. Because Batman will come back to life in the next Batman movie. Who gives a rat's ass?
Joe didn't
He's
like
not
comic
playing
books.
right
I know.
now. He's dead
This is
serious.
him. Yeah.
He does not care about comic books, so
The only comics
I don't
Joe
think
had
the
back
movies
in
are-
the day was in Daily News.
I don't think the
Beetle
movies are
Bailey.
bad. I
He
think
was
the
dead
I think the
serious.
movies are very good. The ones I've seen, but I just don't give it. I don't care.
all right.
Hate suck.
All right, let's talk about the Lakers' huge protest. That
Oh
huge protest that they had. There were like 7 people out
It
there.
was like tens and tens of people. There was like 30 max, and I think half of them were the media.
What a
was
stupid.
bad.
Bro,
what
what
a-
about the guy with the Phoenix? The guy came.
Oh
in
yeah,
the,
all Phoenix
in the
style,
whole
Phoenix
Phoenix
Suns out.
jersey.
He's probably just some random Skid Row crackhead that just wandered into the scene. That's what it
He
probably
was
got.
like, "Oh, I'm just here to watch the debacle." He didn't care. He was happy that it was going on.
Probably some beach bum or something, you know?
All right, yo, the Lakers not looking good.
You know what though? But like, how
They'll be fine.
that fan base pisses me off because how are they gonna do that when they've won championships? There's other teams out there that haven't won a championship, but they're not even doing that.
There's
Yeah.
but that's the reason why there was nobody there. Because
Yeah.
they're fine. They're fine, and they will be fine. They have the best player in the league. They're fine.
And I'm a Lakers fan, right? I'm more of a Kobe fan that transitioned to a Laker fan. But they didn't after the last championship of Kobe Bryant, which was like what 2012 or 11.
Was it like 9?
They didn't win. They barely went to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And nobody ever protested against that, which is crazy to me.
We should protest. Right? How many times we're gonna be outside City Field?
City Field, Madison Square Garden. There's a lot of things to
Yeah.
protest.
Yeah, that
I mean, the Knicks need the Knicks. They see the problem with the Knicks is that they sell out every game for whatever. I don't understand.
You know why? Because there's a lot of tourists that go and pick up those seats.
Who's sitting in the upper decks?
I'm telling you,
Yep.
tourists.
telling you.
Well, you know what?
I've never seen a
They
tourist
sh-
in upper deck.
I have.
I just seen the loyal Knicks.
I
fans
haven't
that
been
go.
to a Knick game in 20 years, so I don't know.
I haven't gone this year. I've gone a couple of times the last like maybe
Yeah.
3 or 4 years.
Same
It's
thing with
been
me.
mostly tourists.
I've seen
And during the
it's-
weekend, forget it about getting a ticket, even though they're garbage.
Well, you know what? And that's why nothing will ever change, and nothing has
Exactly.
changed because it doesn't matter. Dolan only cares about making money.
And
Yep.
that's what he's doing. He's still making money.
If there's a Knicks fan out there that is willing to like go to jail for the rest of their life, or you gotta Dolan needs to go. So just I'm
Before you go to Dolan,
I
there's a
think
guy
the
in
Knicks
City
need-
Field. 2 guys. Yeah, we need. 3 guys. They need to take care of 2. The
Cap
Wilpons.
we're putting bounties.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're gonna get
Wilpons?
oh.
Yeah.
We're gonna get tossed off.
I said a
whatever.
cowbell.
okay.
I don't even know what you're talking
They'll
about.
use this in our trial.
We're
so
only
let's
kidding,
just
guys.
be
It's
Yeah,
only a
seriously.
joke.
Well-
For the record, I want this to know that we're only kidding
for the
about it. We don't want you to.
record.
Yeah.
We don't want anybody getting off.
I think this happened in episode 1 when Joe threatened the Wilpon and we had to like forgive him for that.
Just kidding. JK, JK.
Listen, the anger will build up I would say every 15 to 20 episodes. So I need where I'm gonna.
At the end of the day, Wilpon community, we love you. All right. So.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
All right, so in other news, we still have
always disclaimers in
we
our.
still have the Lakers though, but I want to talk about the Lakers not giving Ty Lue what he was requesting, which was at least 5 years.
Wanna bump
And
that
then
with LeBron?
he wanted to bring his own coaching staff, which all the coaches
Makes
want
sense.
to work with the people they're familiar with.
Right.
Yeah.
You let Steve Kerr bring everybody he wanted to bring in. Everybody that wanted that position for the Lakers head coach got 5-year deals elsewhere. They offered him 3 years, and they wanted to throw Jason Kidd into his assistant coach role or Rambis back into assistant coach role. What, what the fuck is going on with these guys?
They try to, I guess, have like the fallback option on what's his name, on Lou in case he fails. They had Kid there, they had Rambis there, so maybe I don't know, maybe they planned it that way. But I don't know. Like even him going to coach the Lakers, is he really coaching the Lakers?
No.
At the end of the day, does it really matter who's coaching the Lakers?
Nope.
It's going to be LeBron James.
Yeah.
But LeBron wants his Patsy in there.
He does.
That's the thing. You hear Tyrone Lue rejecting that. That's a huge deal. Because who the heck knows what's going to happen? I mean, I'm just reading Adrian Wojnarowski just said that they interviewed Frank Vogel.
Yeah,
and they said
East
that
Coast.
he left a strong impression. But then he's going to want to bring his own coaching staff. So then,
Listen, like Ruby said, Ruby, what do you say about LeBron? Come here.
Honestly,
Come here. What do you say about the coach? What did you tell us about coaching LeBron?
I think coaching LeBron, you need to have someone who's got a strong enough personality to let him understand I am the coach, you're the player. Because I think the biggest mistake would have been to bring Tyronn Lue, because most of us know LeBron was still calling the show in Cleveland when he was the coach.
Right.
And I think right now, with the new crew in there, these young guys, you need to show them that their voices matter. It's not all about LeBron, it's about everyone. And you need someone that's experienced, that knows how to invoke discipline to run the Lakers and to keep LeBron in his place as being a player.
And keep it as a team.
Well, perfectly said. Perfectly said. And I think they need someone similar to how Phil Jackson managed the Bulls.
I was about to say, I think there's some guy in Wyoming who smokes, was it peyote? that can go ahead and take care of that.
Yeah, but bringing in Frank Vogel does nothing.
It does not do nothing.
Because it's bringing in basically Luke,
But
it's bringing in anybody else that comes in.
If that's the case, then let Rambis coach the team. If that's what they want to do.
Again.
But exactly. So
Frank Vogel's a very good coach.
he is. He's a very
compared
good
to
coach.
Tyronn Lue and Rambis.
Yeah, but Frank Vogel never won a championship.
No.
He never had really the stars to win a championship like that. Who did he really have?
I mean, well, Paul George in his prime with the Pacers.
Yeah,
I mean, they were there, but they weren't. Yeah.
But they're going after somebody that they
But
think can handle LeBron.
Okay, but what championship coach is really out there that's going to take that job?
Mark Jackson.
I was gonna say Mark Jackson should have had a chance.
That's
a long
what I'm
time
saying.
ago.
They blackballing Mark Jackson when he
For
should.
years.
He should have. First of all, I think Mark Jackson should have been the Knicks head coach
For a long
agree.
time.
For
Yeah.
a long time.
right after he got fired.
Right.
If you give Luke Walton a job right after he gets fired, why the hell doesn't
The thing is,
Mark Jackson
Mark
get a job?
Jackson's a no-nonsense coach, and LeBron's not going to be it.
I think
But
Mark
that's
Jackson.
That's the
That's what
problem.
they
I
need.
know.
I think that's the perfect coach.
Exactly.
for
That's who they need.
Don't
Yeah.
you think Mark Jackson is? I almost. He's not quite him, but I almost say he's like the Wally Backman
Oh yeah, right.
for
yeah.
sure.
of the
It's
NBA.
true.
Yeah.
And that's what he needs. That's what the Lakers need. They need a player, like a coach like that could take a player like LeBron and put him to the side and say, listen, this is what we're doing. Let's get it done. You can hear when he's commentating. He tells you straight out what's on his mind. That's
It's
what
gonna
you
be
need.
hard to do because LeBron. I feel like no one could ever coach that kid. Like,
Tough.
LeBron,
He's the coach. He's the
He's the
freaking
coach.
coach.
yeah.
he stays on the Lakers and
There's
not
the,
win a championship.
there's the famous shot of LeBron in the huddle, and Tyronn Lue is out there trying to like, hey guys, I'm here too. You know,
Sure.
It's not gonna happen. They're never gonna win a championship.
LeBron. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say Tyronn Lue is kind of like from Paris Hilton would carry around that little dog. Like this. It's kind of like what he is.
All right, so we got that's done. Now we're gonna get into some. Let's get the hockey out of the way.
Okay.
Because we're going to talk about what's really happening right now. And just basically right now, Boston, you got the Sharks, you got St. Louis, and you got the Carolina Hurricane that's in it right now. You got 4 teams left. Your predictions?
Well, I know we already one game into the Boston-Carolina series, but either way, I had hope that Carolina would ride this wave of momentum that they're really, and I still think it could happen. Especially when they get home, because Carolina
Got some rowdy
once
fans, boy.
you beat Carolina at home, they're done because that's how that's what they do. That home ice advantage is very strong for them. But I still think Boston is the best team in the league right now. I don't think it's very close. I think they're going to win the Stanley Cup.
There you
But I still think San Jose is a legit contender, and they're going to beat St.
go.
Louis.
They score easy, bro.
Couldn't agree more with you, Joe. I think Boston.
Well, you're wearing Sharks colors right now, yeah, obviously.
these San
You know,
Jose.
Boston, they're the
Black
best
and
team
teal.
right now, and they're gonna just win, man.
You
You heard it here. You heard it here first from me and Joe. So,
So you got
Bobby Orr's going to have
you
like
got
10
Boston.
goals, right?
You got Boston and San Jose.
not 10, maybe like 8 or 9.
Well, Bobby Orr's a great player. I mean, you
Yeah,
got to
he's-
expect Bobby Orr to really
Yeah, he's the greatest player
be
ever.
Bobby Orr. He's like,
Fucking guy.
Who you got, Jose?
Boston and San Jose, and I think, well, screw it. San Jose in 7. How about that?
wait, for the finals?
cup.
For the cup.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, they got to get past St. Louis first.
That's
of course,
true.
But I think they will because they're just, it depends. But I don't know how healthy Pavelski is, their captain. But I think they'll be fine. But I think San Jose will win that series. But
Let me ask you, how's our boy Matty Ice doing?
Oh yeah, is he still recuperating?
Did he join the sports group rehab?
he should. Well, right now that poor bastard, he's driving from North Carolina to back home
Ouch.
Yeah, well, he went to visit some relatives down there. But
I hope you're doing all right, Matty Ice. I hope you're not, you're doing good. You're taking care of yourself. It's a hard loss.
Just replay the first
by the way,
round.
he's not
You're good.
doing good, and he's not taking care of himself.
All right. So that's your NHL predictions that we got going on here. Let's get into the more important stuff,
Okay.
which is baseball and the Mets.
Okay.
So now, the first thing I want to throw at you guys, Mickey Callaway. Is his job in jeopardy before the All-Star break? Does he get past the All-Star break?
He shouldn't.
Yeah, it depends on, I guess, their record and where they are. I mean,
We're on the 500 All-Star break.
oh yeah, he should be done. I mean, I think he should have been done last year. I mean, look, when they first hired him, I was a believer that he might be a good coach, but just seeing all those mistakes with the bullpen and taking people out of the lineup on the wrong days, like it was just stupid mistakes. The lineup card last year, like he's just not fit to be a coach at the moment, and I don't think that. I kind of don't want him to last. Because I think that if we get a little momentum and we're like at 500, he's going to stick around. He's going to screw us for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of hoping maybe the Mets do fire him.
Still going to make those mistakes.
Yeah,
later
exactly.
down the line.
So
if
get
we're
rid of him
above
now.
500 or not.
Let Riggleman run the ship for like the rest of the season, and then we reassess at the end of the season.
What do you think, Joe? Because I know you got a lot to say about this.
I actually don't, because I feel like I've just been beaten. Like this is why this
It's like
is
you're beating a dead horse.
no. Well, I've been beaten by the. I got roped into a little bit of hopefulness for this team too. I mean, I did predict them to be fourth place, but I was hoping I was wrong. But of course, I'm not, because they're right. They're headed right for fourth place. And Callaway just doesn't. He's just in way over his head.
Yeah, I don't know about what's his name put the team together right for Callaway.
Also, that
Brody.
well, I'll tell you another thing about this. The problem is you can look right across town at how to build a team. The Yankees have how many injuries?
Yep.
How many injuries? But they have depth. They have depth, and they're about to go right into first place.
That's crazy.
I know.
That's
With how many
unbelievable.
guys injured, and we don't even have those injury problems. Not as bad as them, not even close. And we are right where we are.
One thing I agree with you, but one thing I will, kind of like I guess disagree with you on that part is that, yes, the Yankees have a good, depth right now, but they've also been playing trash teams most of the season. They've only played, I think, Houston was one of the only good teams they played
True.
so far. So they had a light schedule. The Mets have been playing all NL East teams so far, and they had a little rough with Milwaukee. Who else did they play as of late?
San Diego.
So
right, and who
and Minnesota, who's the best team in baseball right now.
Minnesota is not the best team in
They
baseball.
are. Did you see their record?
They're-
Dude,
I don't buy it.
did you see their starters right now?
They also played the Juggernaut Reds and. Listen, man, you are what your record says you are. It's always the bottom line.
Sometimes.
Well, I mean, you're at the end of the season.
At the end of the season, of course.
Yeah.
Early season, yeah.
And listen, man, the Yankees are beating these teams with these guys like you ever heard of.
Handicap players. There's a bunch of farm players out there winning games.
But you know what though? That's how. But their scouts and their general manager are actually smart,
Yep.
and they know how to build a team. And the Mets don't.
They're also taking advantage that the Red Sox started off very, very bad.
But the Red Sox just got over 500.
Yeah, so they're creeping up.
They're
So
coming out.
they're coming up, yeah.
You see Sales.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sales is out there. He's getting back on track. That's
So,
scary right
slowly
there.
but surely, you never know. But hey, look, it's a long season, so let's see what happens.
Well,
I'm
speaking
hoping-
about the Yankees, you seen Clint Frazier's kick game? His cleat game? Yo, he got like all the Jordans made into cleats, and then he got Air Force One cleats.
That's pretty sweet.
That's sick. Yo,
I'm
that's
sure-
something I would do.
Nah, I'm sure all the kids at Kings Plaza are very jealous of his kick game right now.
They don't know. They don't know what cleats. So I don't.
They
play
don't know
baseball.
what that is. They're like, whatever. I don't care about that. All right. And,
football cleats?
so some serious news. We got Ron Darling and the thyroid issue. Well, I hope everything works out well for the guy because he's a big part of that broadcasting.
Or just Mets in general.
Yeah, just the Mets in general. But you like to hear Ron Darling, his outlook on the pitchers, and he knows what he's talking about when he's
Yep.
there.
Just saying it's a
Yeah.
positive, like, it looks like he's gonna do well, but you never know with things like this. So
Yeah.
let's see what happens, man. All the best to him. Hopefully he gets well. and,
Ron Darling, get well
Yes,
soon,
absolutely.
brother.
Well,
Get well.
everything that we've all heard is they say it's very treatable. Guys that have had this in the past have it's not like
not a high
It's not one of those. It's not one of those death sentence cancers like pancreatic cancer is. Right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, God, I hope everything is great. But Ron Darling and a lot of people said that he plans on being back soon.
I
In the
hope,
booth.
honestly, I hope he does, and I hope he just takes time to recover. He doesn't need to
that's
rush
true.
back to the booth.
If he feels ready to go, I believe in him. I can't wait to have him back though. Because it's not the same. It's not the
Yeah, I
same.
agree. He's better than Todd Zeal, that's for sure. Todd Zeal's
doing like
his
his
hair?
best, but he's
He's,
throwing.
he's
hair
stuck in a
bothered-
rock. Yeah, his
His
hair
hair,
still.
after Lou said that, it just bothers me
Yeah, I'm
looking
like,
at him.
I know. I can't even watch him anymore.
That jet black hair.
You need to repost the creep.
Yeah, I will
He's like a
repost
damn
it.
vampire in the booth. What the hell's wrong with his hair,
A
man?
Dracula.
He's
He
fucking
belongs in
Dracula.
Zoolander. Remember the movie Zoolander?
Yes.
Like he belongs in that
Yeah.
movie.
Oh, we gonna Photoshop your ass, Todd Deal.
Todd
We're
Zeal
gonna
doing
put.
blue steel.
All right, let's talk about Jed Lowry. He was supposed to come up Friday. This past Friday that just passed us,
And then he
and
won.
he's still not there.
Nah.
Now he's doing horrible down.
He actually had a good game last night.
Okay, last night, but he was 3 for 39 down in AAA.
All
and
right,
AA.
Jed.
He
Another
went 3
great
for 4
signing by
last
Brody.
night. 3 for 4 last night with a home run. And he played very well last night.
He went what?
3 for 4
Oh,
with a home run. Yeah.
Okay. So he's
Actually, I think he had 2 home runs.
I don't know.
no, so he's 6 for 44 now.
He fits right in with the Mets.
He's
Progress.
6 for
doesn't he?
44 now.
That's why he's on the Mets.
Well-
Another guy who's 35 years old.
Yeah, that's another thing.
He is. Oh, yeah.
And he has a bad knee. Those
Nice.
things don't go away, man.
Brody.
Those
But
things
you know what
don't go
though?
away
I
easily.
can't. I'm talking though, but I did like the signing a lot.
I did.
Because he had, you know what it was? Lowry had a big year last year.
Right.
He had 99 RBIs. He had a nice year,
Look,
but
him playing instead of Frazier, I'll take it.
you know what though? I'm not the goddamn GM, so.
Well, the Mets also have a picture, a left-handed pitcher that's down. What is he in?
He's in
Binghamton.
Double A,
Yeah,
Binghamton.
Double A.
All right, he's in Double A. That's not even Triple A to step up. He's in Double A, 7 starts with a 1.47 ERA, which is great. Double A though.
Didn't they move Conforto from Double A when he first got promoted?
Yeah, a lot of
So-
people
That's
as
the risk you take.
but
though.
especially with the Mets, their Syracuse, their AAA team's an all-star team in
Yeah.
AAA.
Sure.
They're young guys
Yeah.
that they want to really get them developed, go to Double A in Binghamton.
Yeah.
Binghamton.
So you know what? Kids ready?
Take a
Everybody
risk?
up. Why not?
Yeah.
They're not gonna sign, a fucking Kimbrel or anybody else.
Yeah, sources
Bring
say
him
he's
in.
coming up. They say he's going to come up at some point in the season. He's going to be
Why
in a
not?
major league
And he's
team
a
right
power arm lefty. Why not?
now. All right, I'll take him.
I'll
Is he
take
better
it.
than Mats?
Well, everyone is, right?
Well, Matt's is injured right now, so we can't. Well, Wheeler, by the way, yesterday had a great game.
He did.
7 innings,
We
11
talked-
Ks.
We talked
He
about
played
this.
the Marlins.
He played the Marlins.
Yeah,
you
but
can't,
so what?
You can't
He
judge
gave
him.
up 8 hits against the Marlins.
Yeah.
So
8
what?
hits. 8 hits.
He gave 2 runs.
I don't care about
Exactly.
the 8 hits.
That's
You
it.
can't judge anything they do against the Marlins team, not even a major league team.
Okay, so let's say the Mets didn't go on the barrage of scoring runs, and the Marlins scored 2 runs. Do you think the Mets would actually score 2 runs last night to support him if they didn't go on that streak last night?
2, yeah. If it was 5, no. He would have lost.
Nah, I don't know. I think if it would have been 2-zip from the beginning, our demeanor we would not caught up. I don't think we're caught
I think the
up.
Mets
to them.
play well when they're behind. When they're
agree.
like behind by
I
a
think
lot,
so, too.
they play well. When they're up by
In the
like
ninth
2
inning.
runs, that's the scary part. That's
In
why
the
I'm like, I just turned the TV
That's a
off.
sign of a bad team.
They played well in the 9th inning. Yeah.
But it's
I
funny
turned the
because
TV off like in the 8th inning like an asshole. I just like, you know
Yeah,
what,
but
we're
when-
winning
when
by
they're-
1 run, we're gonna lose.
Yeah,
I'm
when,
turning
when
it
they're
off.
getting blown out and there's no pressure on them, then they
no,
start
but,
hitting it.
but that's the
Exactly.
A-Rod
Sign of
effect
a-
when he was
it's
with
a
the
sign,
Yankees.
yeah.
And actually, we missed last week about Pete Alonso getting Rookie of the Month. But I was looking at his
No, we were gonna go into it.
Okay,
Go ahead, go
but
into
hold
it.
on a second. But I was looking at his highlights because they were showing all his 9 home runs. 8 out of those 9 home runs, we were getting our asses kicked by 3 or 4 more runs.
Oh,
And they're off of
listen,
relievers, too.
And they're off of relievers, too.
Yeah.
All right, well,
That was a huge sign when I saw that. I was like, oh shit.
That does say something, but that's the team he's on. They suck, so.
And then it shows you against the person he was going. Paddock was the rookie of the year. He's trying to claim it now, and he struck out like 2 times against him.
Yeah.
And then the next game when he's not pitching against an elite pitcher, a bomb. Damn, that's scary.
It is.
That is scary.
Hey, home run's a home run.
Home run's a home run.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. Yesterday we looked good though, man. I think we need something like that to
And
happen.
don't forget, those when you're hitting a home run off a reliever, you know, like for example, the other night, that means it's late in the game, and and it's a clutch. Maybe he just has a clutch gene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be that. You could look at it that way. Why do I always have to be Mr. Positive around here?
Because Lou's just this tides have shifted lately. You know, Lou's just like
Kind of.
he's like, you know what? I don't think this team is gonna go anywhere. I don't want to say it.
Maybe we should switch. You give me the
I know,
bandana,
Yeah,
and
we
you
gotta
take the hat.
Yeah. Take the bandana. He takes the hat.
That's blasphemy.
All right. What about Cano?
about him?
2,500 hit.
No.
They didn't even celebrate yesterday. They didn't even like put him on a billboard like, yo, 2,500 hits. That's a big milestone for a player. No?
It is, I guess, but I mean, you know what? I kind of like that they didn't celebrate it. Let's not celebrate the small little things. Let's get to the end of the season and hope we're up there in contention.
It's like when they celebrated Glavin's 300th win with the Mets, and
That was the weakest shit ever. That was so weak.
I made me
That was
sick. I
embarrassing.
couldn't stand having that guy to see.
Yeah, I hated Glavine.
Oh,
That was
and
embarrassing.
then it proved to be right.
Right.
Of course, we know
Yeah.
what game I'm talking about. Fuck out of here, Glavin.
All right, let's talk about Kikuchi.
All right.
Because
All right.
the news was that Kikuchi
Oh,
had
Dirty
a
Kikuchi.
wet Kikuchi out there with a slipping
What's wrong with that?
pine tar on his hand.
you don't put pine tar in the kikuchi. It's
You
gonna.
don't put pine tar on a Kikuchi.
Dirty
That's
Kikuchi.
horrible.
That's an
What do you
emergency
do that
room
for?
visit right there.
Like American Pie.
No, but all right. Let's say he was.
Okay, so he was. First of all, the Yankees that game were getting their ass kicked anyway.
He killed them.
Yeah,
Killed them.
The offense was killing the Yankees.
Good job.
So, it seemed like he had pine tar in the bottom of his brim, and supposedly, what Aaron Boone was saying is he didn't notice it till the 7th, 8th inning, when it was already a blowout anyways. So does it really matter?
You know what's funny about that? When Aaron Boone was up, and he was an analyst, he was the first person to point out that Pineda had the freaking pine tar on his
Yeah,
neck
yeah.
when he was watching that game. So it's funny how Aaron Boone did not notice it till what?
Seventh
He said the
inning?
7th or 8th inning,
Like,
yeah.
come on. Like, listen, whatever. He had it. He still beat them, and that's it. Take your L.
Now, I want to ask you. You think pine tar for pitchers should be legal? Should it be a way that they could like get a little grip on that ball better?
Look, it gotta be straight arrow on both sides. If they're gonna allow
Yep.
batters to use it to hit, then they should allow the pitchers
Oh
as
no,
well.
I
too.
thought you were going the other way. No,
No, I mean, no. It is what it is.
Yeah, this is what it is.
Either they agree to both sides using it, the pitchers and the batters, or they don't.
But
They
it-
can't just. They shouldn't allow.
It just so the batters. It doesn't affect their hitting. It just so the bat doesn't fly out of their hands. It doesn't affect.
It gives them better grip,
All right, but it doesn't affect whether they swing and miss or not.
but it gives the pitcher better grip to throw the ball.
And that's why it should be illegal, and it is illegal.
So it should be illegal for the hitters too. Then.
But the hitter's not getting any advantage.
Yes, it is. They have better grip.
They're better grip, but they're not. But it's just so the bat doesn't fling off into the crowd.
They have gloves for that.
The glove is for the shock. The glove is for
And for
the
grip.
glove is for the vibration that kills you. Ever hit a ball off your hands? It kills you.
Or if your moisture is low, you just use urine.
Yeah, exactly. Or besides. That's what they do. They just toughen that
Look,
shit up with
I
this.
really don't care if they use it. I just think it should just
great
be
debate.
straight arrow on both sides. Like that's it.
But it's not a straight arrow. You're saying that the pitchers have a distinct advantage.
Because the
By being
batters
able
do
to
too.
But like Mike's
Batters
freaking
kinda do
Scott.
have an advantage,
Think
though.
about Mike Scott in the 86 playoffs in the NLCS. The Mets couldn't hit him.
So why can't
the ball?
why can't the batters use Vaseline or go like this to their hands?
No, they
or
can.
their-
They
They
can.
can.
So then
When
why
it's
do they need the
cold,
pine tar then?
They can do that only. That's it.
Because pine tar is a ridiculous sticky substance.
How
You get
about
no
if
place.
it, how
There's
about
other
if it was
sticky stuff
Vaseline
they
or
can
something
use.
like that?
It's
the
the
same
same
thing.
effect. It's the same effect.
It makes the pitcher's ball. It makes their breaking ball much more sharper, which is that's illegal.
I mean, corking your bat is a different story.
That's
Yeah,
that's
that's-
that's the
pine
equivalent.
tar-
That's the
yeah,
equivalent.
Yeah, that's what corking
Pine
your
tar
bat
is just so the
and pine tar on
I
the
mean,
ball is that's what you.
Corking your bat is only made so the Yankees would win 1,000 championships. You know when they were. But you know you guys have a good history.
All right, yo.
Good debate.
So now, that was a great debate.
Wait, what do you guys think?
No, I think they. I mean, licking your fingers, yeah. I think
No,
they should
I
be
think-
able to lick the finger, but pine tar,
No,
that's
I,
another
no,
substance.
I think they should use it.
No.
I think they should use it.
Yeah.
Look at the complaints that Noah Syndergaard was saying from the beginning, especially with the cold weather.
Right.
They couldn't grip the ball.
Well,
But
that's
why
why
can't you
you
just get a
can-
little bit? I'm
they
not saying
can
to
do
put
that.
a big glob.
Well, baseball
But-
they should make the balls like they used to instead of making them where the seamers are so smooth.
Yeah.
That's different. That's a completely different story than pine tar.
Yeah, pine tar. That's
It's a
crazy.
little extreme.
That ball would be like
Yeah, we both be dancing.
it would be everywhere. You really wouldn't see home
I just
runs.
think that if they yeah, it's true. Pitchers shouldn't use it, but then if that's the case, then take it off the hitters too.
Okay,
Make
so,
it even all across.
So you take pine tar, I can take steroids.
We should start our own baseball league, yeah.
Let's make it illegal.
Make
So
our
I
own-
can
make
hit
our own
those
baseball
crazy
league.
balls you're throwing at me. Let me take some steroids so I can be sharp and,
It'd be like in The Simpsons when you hit first base, you can have to chug a beer. Second base, chug a negative.
And then the
Yo.
fourth inning is the beer inning.
Yo, we
that- that was-
are the Simpsons. Like, I think we are the
Basically.
Simpsons.
We are Simpsons characters
We're
too.
Simpsons,
so
yeah, we
might
are
as well,
Simpsons
like-
character. We're Simpsons character based. We should have been named the Simpsons podcast or something, you know?
I was thinking we're the Ninja Turtles.
I think we're off course right now. What's the
Yo,
next
we're off
topic?
course.
I like that one, of course.
All right, supposedly the teams are waiting now to June 5th
Right.
for Keuchel. Once June 5th hits, that running for Keuchel is going to be second to none.
Because you don't have to give up a compensated pick between the first and second round. So you could just sign him as a clean, just free agent, no draft picks given to Houston. So they all supposedly teams are all lined up for June 5th, and he's already talking that he wants to go to a big market, and obviously he said he wants to go to a winner. The thing is he going to bring his price down? It's half a season now.
I don't think he's
I
gonna.
think the team's messed up by
Yeah.
letting him
Yep.
wait to June 5th because
Exactly.
now his price is really going to shoot up.
And with all the teams demanding to try to sign him, he's gonna increase his value.
It's a
so-
bidding war now,
Yeah.
boys. Bidding war for his ass.
Yeah, exactly. It's smart business.
Smart business
I
for
mean, I don't
them.
have much. I can't really add anything. I completely agree with you guys. It's smart business by him.
I mean, you
And,
think that was his
I don't think it was his goal.
motive to do that?
No, it
to
wasn't
just
his
wait,
goal,
or
but-
just like
The cards just fell in the right place for him. You know, like,
I also think that he said, listen, worst, if anything, there's going to be a team that will pay out the ass for me for the playoff run or
Yeah.
for the half a season, whatever the hell. That's desperate.
Hey, and his agent could be like, how much is the world championship worth?
Exactly.
Why not?
Listen,
you gotta be smart. You gotta be
Sadly, the
smart.
Mets won't be in that talks.
Well, we don't know yet.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe.
We'll see.
All right, boys.
it's that time.
This is pretty much the time where we.
already?
Yeah, I
Time
mean,
flies when
unless
you're
you guys
having fun,
got
man.
something else you want to talk about. Because I always ask you guys at the end of the show, you want to talk about something else.
I'm good. I'm ready for the TL
You
of the week,
covered it
man.
all.
I do want to say this. This is going to be the first part of our show. Second part of the show is at Lou's house. We will try a.
Well, we're gonna have a bonus material for you guys a little later tonight. We're going to do a special bonus bar exam with Conor McGregor's Proper 12 whiskey,
Oh, yeah.
Irish whiskey.
Who the fuck is Papa?
Who the fuck is that
Some,
guy?
some Bubba
Who the
burgers
fuck
too.
is McGregor?
Yeah,
Some Bubba burgers.
Yeah.
sounds like a hell of a
So
night to me.
I will put that in there. If you see the scenery's changed, that's because I edited it and cropped it in. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our titular of the week. So we gonna start from left to right like we always do. Hit 'em up, Lou.
All right, so I got. Well, this is kind of like. This could go either way. I mean, we're all gonna have our own different opinion on this, but my pick of the week is gonna be a guy named Eli Hides.
Okay.
So Eli Hides is the kid that caught Pujols
Oh, I heard about this.
home run.
Ooh,
It's,
okay.
yeah. So like, there was a big debate that like the Angels wanted the kid to give up the ball so Pujols could keep it. Of course, they offered him a chance to meet Pujols. They offered him a chance for memorabilia from Pujols and Trout.
He don't care about
He didn't
that.
want it. He said no. The Tigers tried to step in too.
How old
no.
was- how old was the kid?
To be honest, I'm not too sure. But
Look.
It looked young.
yeah,
Okay.
like young. But
Yeah.
he pretty much ended up leaving the stadium with the ball. MLB told him that they're not going to authenticate the ball, so it's going to be useless once he leaves. He left the stadium with the ball. It's useless now. But actually, just found out right now. Just found out right now that he was more upset at the fact that they didn't give him enough time to collect his thoughts to see if he wanted to keep it or not.
Gotcha.
He has a change of heart now, and he's going to give the ball to Pujols
It's tainted.
for free. And that's that. So
tainted now.
he's my pick. I mean, mainly because like, look, I'm a fan of the game. If I go to a game, and let's say David Wright would have hit whatever home run of his career, if he wanted that ball, I'm giving him the ball just for the chance to meet David Wright
cares?
and take a picture with him, whatever it might be.
What does it do? How much money would that Pujols ball even be worth?
Not much.
Not
I
nothing now.
don't think we worth anything
$200?
either way.
Yeah, well, I'm saying.
You know what? No,
$200?
honestly,
It's not like
memorabilia
Barry
is-
Bonds' ball or
It could,
anything like
no,
that.
it's Pujols.
Yeah, but
He
it's,
could have made some money off of it
cares
too.
about it?
Yeah, but nowadays memorabilia goes for nothing, man. They give cards away in bunches for like $10 a piece. Like
He was saying that he wanted to keep it mainly because he's a fan and it was his right to keep it, which is true. It is his right.
yeah, this is right.
But for a player like that, man, just give him the ball, take what you can and keep it moving. That's it.
I know it depends on obviously the person, but would you rather have the ball, or you rather have Trout and a Pujols jersey signed?
Right.
I mean,
for that jersey.
I want the Trout stuff.
yeah,
more.
right,
And
yeah.
and
He's
the-
a Tigers fan. He's a Tigers fan, so I
And I
think
get
that's
it.
the reason why. But still, it's Pujols
yeah,
and
but
Trout.
but you don't think Miguel Cabrera would have been like, "Yo, I'll give you one of my
Yeah,
jerseys
yeah. Oh,
too."
you know, he gives
Of
stuff away
course.
all the
That's what
time.
I'm
Cabrera.
saying.
That's why he's my pick. I think he could have made his decision a little bit more.
Yeah, he deserves
yeah,
that.
he
He
deserves
deserves
That's
that.
my pick.
Definitely
Yeah.
deserves that. That's a good one. Go ahead.
Mine is Jason Pierre-Paul, JPP.
I was kidding when I said that.
Go Giants.
Yeah, well,
He's a buck now.
He's a buck now.
He's a buck
Oh,
now.
even better.
some of
He's a
his
buck.
some of his fingers are still in with the Giants, and this side's with the Bucks. So he got into
we had a 10-figure JPP.
yeah, exactly. Well, did you? Yeah, towards the
Yes,
end.
we did.
did?
And,
Okay.
and when he blew his fingers
So
off, he got rid
I
of
had
it.
6.5 fingers JPP in Tampa. Actually, he played pretty well last year, but the problem was he got into an accident. He got into a single car accident in South Florida. He's from South Florida. That's when he blew off his fingers in the first place. And now he got into a car accident and he has seems like a hairline fracture on his neck.
You're a pubic hair away from
So,
snapping your damn neck. buddy.
Lord knows what happened. The details hasn't come out yet. I'm pretty sure he was speeding. I mean, thank God, it wasn't dire, but his career's probably done already. So I give it to him because, you got to be more careful. You would think after you're losing, 3 fingers that it would have woken you up. But after that, so I give it to him. Plain and simple.
But he deserves that.
Now he just ruined the rest of his career, which, like I said, he was playing really well last year with the messed up hand. But now his career is probably already done.
To add on to that, that's another reason why in one of these episodes we spoke about that. Sometimes it's not good to play home.
Yeah, close
It's,
to home.
It's not,
yeah.
it's not good to be home because you're comfortable with your environment. You know everybody there. These people ain't got nothing going for them. They ain't got 6-figure contracts.
So we should record somewhere else aside from New York and Jersey then.
Yeah, I mean, basically,
Where should we go?
Because people get us in trouble.
Let's go to
But-
Florida.
Yeah, we should go to Trampa and
go to
perform over
VOC's.
there. But that's another reason why I
Yeah.
say playing at
do
home
a
is
Pocono
not
spot.
good. My pick before Joe goes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going for the Lakers protest.
Yeah.
I'm going for the whole Lakers organization. You guys don't. First of all, that's the weakest protest in history
I know.
ever.
I
Ever.
never-
So everybody that protests is something that small. You guys got your tits lit for that. Go ahead, Joe.
All right. Well, let me pull out my phone went off here. This is an easy one for me. My tits of the week is for Mr. Todd Frazier. Get off my team. Just go. You're batting. I can't believe I'm even saying this. 143.
Oh my God. Are you
That-
serious?
Lost.
They were
That's all
talking about, there was a rumor that they might consider maybe releasing him for Lowry when he comes up, but they said they're not doing it.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
You know,
It's nuts.
did you guys see the interview with Dominic Smith?
I heard of it. I didn't see it.
Well, Dominic Smith, they interviewed him and they asked him, like, how did you feel when they sent you down? And he was pissed. And
I would be too.
He said it took
Rightfully
him.
so.
It said it took
Yeah.
him a whole day to get over it and try to gather himself. Like, why am I getting sent down?
Yeah.
He said, I'm a team player. I'll do whatever I got. First of all, he's a stand-up guy. Everything he said was
I like
well
Smith,
said.
I love Smith.
Love
That kid is a. You damn right he's a team player.
Yeah, and
he was
he's a team
cheering.
player.
He was cheering Pete Alonso, who took his spot.
That's
Yes.
players
More than
that you
anyone
need.
else, and he was a great presence in the locker room.
Yep.
He was a rah-rah guy.
Yep.
Plus, he's a good left. They Mets, because the Mets have real abundance of left-hand hitters. Give me a break.
Well,
They had no one to send up the other night, and he could have been perfect for that
Yeah.
spot.
Yep.
Which is why Callaway should be
This
kids.
is a clown. This is a
Exactly.
clown ass organization. Always will be.
Well, I'm guessing that they're waiting on Jet Lowry to go to third base. Then Todd Frazier, he will end up missing after that because Dominic Smith is gonna come back and take that first base spot and at least be a platoon guy at least.
He's our best pinch hitter out of our bench, and they just sent his ass down. It's crazy. The other day was against San Diego. Yeah, the other day against San Diego, we were losing 3-2. We had second and third with one
Sit
out.
down right there.
Nito strikes out. Bring up Todd Frazier. He strikes out in 3 pitches. That's it. With second and third and one out. I mean, it's
All right, we're only adding on to what Joe's saying,
basically, yeah.
and that's pretty much our tits lit of the week, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode. Did he do it? This is episode 22.
Oh, thank you.
22.
We're climbing up in the charts.
And this, let me tell you something. This was basically our tour.
Yeah.
So this is our second spot.
We got one
No,
more.
our third spot that we've done.
No,
Third?
fourth.
Ooh,
This is
look
our
at
fourth spot.
This is
And
my
this-
favorite spot.
And this is amazing right here. Look at this.
I mean,
Look
Can
at
we
this.
get that in the camera real
Come on,
quick?
put it in the camera right there.
Yeah.
Put it in the camera.
There you
Look
go.
at that.
Alright.
Look at that.
Oh boy.
We get some going away shots here.
It'll be a long day, guys.
This is our tour. Next week we're in a different spot. We got one more spot, a big spot that we're
Yeah.
going to
Keeping
next
it
week.
secret?
Yeah,
Let's
I'll
keep it secret.
post a
Secret?
video midweek of
Why
where
are we
we're
keeping it a
going.
secret?
No.
Build-
I just
it's the
wanna-
build-up.
This is the
Yeah.
build-up, Joe. You can't.
Suspense.
It's a locomotive.
It gets the
train.
juices going. Oh, the people going.
Gets the people going.
people
What do
Okay.
they say in Stranger Things? Friends don't keep secrets or whatever.
Shut up,
That's
Joe.
what girlfriends say. So with that being said, episode 22. My wife is in Trampa right now. All right. Episode 22. This place, El Aguila Dorada. Aguila Dorada. Yo, Mexican authentic food, great drinks, great hospitality,
Damn right.
great environment. As you can see the background, this is not even half of the place. The other side is amazing too. Thank you for everything, for letting us
Yes.
do the show
Thank
here.
you.
We're gonna take our little shots,
Let's go.
and then I'm gonna,
Geez, that's a little shot.
ooh, holy moly, donut shop.
Hospitality, like you said. Ooh.
This is hospitality. What do you see? Oh my God!
Patron.
This is the Roca Patron, ladies and
I got a
gentlemen.
request. Can we turn off the cameras? I don't want to look like a punk when we take the shot because I don't know if I'm going to drink this whole thing.
Oh, you're gonna drink it.
I know. I'm just talking smack.
You're gonna
Yeah, I
drink
know.
it.
Yeah, get
You want
pass
some?
him- pass
Yeah,
him the
here,
line.
pass you a line. Come on, man.
I don't need it.
Oh, nobody
Let's
needs
go.
it, but I guarantee you when the camera's off, they will be reaching for that line. Yo, so salud.
Salud.
Episode 22, ladies
Also,
and
happy
gentlemen.
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's
Don't
Day.
forget that. Cheers. That was Michelle.
Really good.
Oh. Oh.
Now that's
That was
Saturday.
good.
All right,
Breakfast of Champions.
Breakfast
Yeah.
Champions. Signing off. My boy Lou,
Senor Lou.
Senor Lou. Jose with an H, Stats Rivero.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Joseph Blue Effin Pulaski, a.k.a. Greg Michaels. And me, your host, Jay.
You're too
And
young-
Lauren,
you're too
sitting
young
on the
to watch that.
side.
You're too young to watch that movie.
Episode 22, signing out. See you later.
Later.
Peace out.
Adios,
See you next
muchachos.
week.
Adios.
See you
yeah.
next week.